What's going on, everybody? I am Captain RoBear, and this is Game of Saving Throws. Nightcock and Hister survive? Let's go! How's everybody doing for the third time, baby?
Woo! You know what? Third time's a charm. I will take it.
3-point play! Oh, let's go. Man.
So let's recap for the audience. We've had lightning strike, not literally, but because of the community, and that caused a absolute downpour of Captain RoBear's stream falling around him.
We're going to go ahead and roll this. If it's not in that one, I'll be surprised. It's not great. It's 5. It's about where
there you go.
It's not great.
You know what? Mine wasn't too far off. Mine was a 3, so we're on the same page tonight.
I really hope the same thing doesn't happen because we got to about the same spot. So I'm hoping that OBS isn't having an internal error, but we switched. We were on auto, and normally I have my best luck with DC from where I'm at. So auto is definitely a mistake. Most of the time, Dallas is not a good place for me at all. So
Dirty Dallas.
We won't talk about what's happening in Dallas, because what happens in Dallas stays in Dallas. Yeah. Oh, good, there's an 8.
And that's Dallas.
So, you know,
this is 7.
Since we're doing the introductions for the third time, I'm gonna recap them for you. Radio's back from Coachella. His wife is sick. He's learning how to do shit on his own. It's not good. He's in San Diego. He wants to be on the beach. He wants to experience life. He can't, but he gets to play D&D on a Tuesday, so that's a plus.
Jazzed.
Yeah. Nighthawk, guess what? He's still sick. He's been sick for weeks. We can't get him over it, but you know what? Sure does like shooting shit in Division. Likes gifting subs from his channel over onto mine. That's pretty dope, even though he didn't intend to do it the first time he did. So that's his updates. Ours, hey, let you know, we hit 75 million sparks. You guys are amazing. Let's go. God, didn't know that was gonna happen. You know, third time around saying it, even better. We got sub gifting now. Sub gifting, super cool. You can totally take care of other people. It's like you're paying for somebody's coffee in front of you. It's awesome. Pay it forward. Make some more community members. It'll certainly help out with our new spark goals because they're gonna be kind of hard. You guys get double the amount of sparks and we gotta hustle twice as hard. Let's see. How much further can we get through intros before this crashes again? Let's go.
I think we've made it. We've made it.
Maybe. Thank you guys for the subs already and the lightning drop, but we're gonna try to get like 1 ounce of story in before we crash one more time. And if it does crash one more time, we'll see what's gonna go.
We're gonna write the fan fiction and post it in the fucking Saved by the Spell LFG.
Oh God, we're just gonna have Empty write this story, man. Hey, I've never had that. This has been the most amount of stream trouble I think I've ever had, other than like being completely knocked offline.
Well, you are dealing with Chaos Incarnate, Hister Faust.
Yeah, dude, Hister just keeps bringing it. Just keeps bringing it. Okay, now that I'm surprisingly calm for as horrible of a start to a show as that was. I guess it's calming knowing that both of you are gonna die cold and alone.
Wait, we're talking about in life, not in the campaign.
Yeah, come on, man. That's why I gift subs, so I try to feel better myself.
Oh my God. Okay, we might as well. I think we have weathered the storm, possibly. We're gonna get into this bad boy. We're gonna pick up where we left off. And we can't, this is way too heroic in music for that. That's just not gonna do. We gotta get you guys right in the Fields train.
I hate when you do this.
Some Sarah McLachlan, please. There you go. Thank you.
In the arms of a nightcock, just flew to the ground.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Would you like me to keep going? Because I could tell the story in that voice.
People are gonna be like,
my
man,
God.
he was really short with everybody on that intro. Weird episode.
That's what I subbed to him. Jeez, man.
My fault.
What a
Totally my
dick.
fault.
To pick up where we left off, the rest of the party got into an untenable shit show of a situation with a demigod by the name of Bin, riding upon a cloud that contained a tower for a sky giant. You know how hard it is sometimes to say this shit with a straight face? You're like, you're like, yeah, that's totally what was going on. And Zephyros, the sky giant. Now I'm going to get the giggles. Zephyros, the sky giant, was assisting you guys on your journey to Bryn Shander. You guys encountered a whole crop of air cultists, the sons of Bin, and proceeded to get into a war that may have brought back an avatar of Bin, and proceeded to get yourselves into that untenable situation where multiple pieces of the party were torn asunder. Emory was thrown off the cloud to the left. Chikios was kicked into his own portal by Histerfaust. After Chikios kicked Ruby Shore into his portal, he got pissed off. He shut the portal off. Him and Hister exchanged, or well, actually, just Chikios was really the asshole, staring back and being a horrible person with you. Then, in an exchange of everyone trying to give their life up to Bin in this sacrifice fest to save the party, Hester was down and thrown off of the cloud. Nighthawk flying down to save him, successfully catching Histerfaust. We pick up in this one shot on top of a very, very, very cold mountain, a Histerfaust that has currently made his death saving throws, hung on the side of a very, very cold glacier. Those eerily silent sounds of heavy snow. There are a few trees, so you're not completely up at the top of this summit. You currently have Hister laid down. You on a knee, Nightcog. And this is where we're going to pick up.
Okay. Hister, are you there? Nighthawk shakes Hister. It's freaking cold as balls out here. Snow on the ground.
Yes, but I shouldn't be. Where's Emory? I gave myself to Ben for a reason. You were supposed to save him. I pushed Chikios into his own portal after he put Ruby in it. They were safe. I was going to die a soldier's death. Where the fuck is Emory?
Yes, sir. I don't know what to say, man. I had Emory on my back, and I was flying, and then all of a sudden he just let go. It was just this weird feeling of like, what's going on? I did everything to save him. This new guy I really didn't know a whole lot about, right? We didn't know a whole lot about him, and he just let go. And in that moment, I glanced over and I saw you, Hister, and I saw that you were in trouble. And I thought to myself, you're our general. You are our general of our group. And I've always looked to you as a leader. And I thought to myself, like, I can't let my long friend go. And I had to make that tough decision, Hister. I just had to decide to just fly to you and hope that I could grab you as you were falling from this cloud that we were on. And that's the last thing I knew. I turned back from Emory and I went for you, and that's the last thing I know. I don't know where he's at. I have no idea, no clue.
Just sit up. put my hand on Nightcock's shoulder. Bahamut's name. My days of being a general are over. I can't live that life. That's why we met in the tavern. I'd given it all up. Kept my soldier's garb. Just didn't have a taste for it anymore. Yeah, I can fight, but fuck. What's worth it when you lose the people that are closest to you? Thank you for saving me, but why would he let go? Why? Why would Emory give up his chance at life? And the fact that he didn't even know that you could save me. I expected Yancy Ben to take my body. I owe you a debt of gratitude. I appreciate what you did for me. You're my friend. You're my family. Thank you.
You're welcome, mister. Like I said, I look to you as a leader as much as you've been through in the things that you don't want. You have been the leader of our group. You have led us through many encounters, and like I said, I didn't want to lose a long lost friend. And speaking of long lost friends, where the fuck are we? And where is everybody else? What are we doing here?
You know as much as I do at this point. There's some snow. There's some trees. It's like we're on a mountainside. We were headed to Archwindale. How far we got, I can't tell you. But we got to make a decision. From where we stand now, do we go seek out Emory? Or do we try to find where we were headed and hope that maybe we can find some civilization? Because if we stay here, we're going to die.
I fully 100% agree with you. I mean, I'm not one to leave somebody behind, but I feel like Emory left for a reason, but part of me's, tugging at myself saying, let's go find him. But I also want to find our other friends. So I'm at this hard spot of where do we go? What do we do?
I can't say what's happened to Chiquios and Ruby. I have a feeling that when Chiquios opened that portal, he intended for all of us to get in it. And it probably opened to the Feywild. The Feywild, unknown. Unknown to anyone but Chiquios. And here's what I know from what I've seen. When we first met him to when he came back, he looked nothing like what he did. Given where we are right now, there's no telling when or what either of them will look like if we see them in the future.
I'm going to tell you something, Hister. When we were on that cloud, when I went up to try to get Zephyros to come down and talk to us, I was in this spot where it seemed like I had a feeling of great luck. But in my mind, he was talking to me, and he was telling me not yet, but I could see that we were on our way to Archwindale. I knew we were on our way. That's where it's like he knew that we were going there, and he was taking us there. And so who the hell knows where we're at now? But I want to lean on your direction, Ister, of do we want to go look for our friends who are lost in the Feywild? Do we want to go look for Emory? I agree with you. We just need to get off this snowy mountain here and try to figure out, gather our feet, figure out where we're going to go. We need to try to combine everybody back together. I'm leaning on you. Leaning on you, General.
help me to my feet, offering up a hand to Nightcock. Are you gonna pull me up or leave me in the fucking snow?
I'm gonna laugh at you first and then help you up. Okay, cool. Get you up. I could make fun of the elderly, okay? It's all right.
Upon rising to my feet, just beat down, battered, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the second level on myself, just to try and establish my bearings on what's going on, where I'm at. I get a total 8 hit points off that. Take that. Feeling a little more invigorated as you see wounds on my neck start to close up where I got my throat slit by the scumbags of Yancy Ben, and some of the slices along my arm start to heal up.
And as it heals up, you can see its forces literally sand out of your body. And the sand comes out of the cuts and wounds, and eventually you can finally see fresh, bright red blood as the sand pours out first and begins to seal up around you.
Oh, feels good to get that out of my skin. All right.
Esther, why? I just saw that sand come out of you. What's the reason of that? Do you have any insight on that, Esther?
Some divine forces at work. It's why I realized that once the fanatics were dead and we were dealing with what looked to be the god of wind, Yancy Ben, and 4 very serious dust devils, that it was a fight that we weren't going to be able to win on our own. That's why I took a knee. I wasn't one to back down to that son of a bitch, considering what his zealots said to you and Ruby. But I wasn't about to let you die either. And if it meant my life, so be it. It's the least I can offer for my...
No, Esther, as a true friend, I want to let you know that I appreciate you standing up for our group, and as me as well. I know of Yancy Ben and the scum that his group is, and it took a lot for me, but when I saw you take that knee, my ego decided to let go and say, this is what our general's doing, and I'm gonna take a knee for Yancy Ben because my friends mean more than my ego. And I want to thank you for your leadership.
Why, you seemed to have a little fire in your belly when it came to him. What did he mean to you?
Well, to me, he meant power. He meant evil. He meant scum. He meant he dug up part of my deep past. You see, Esther, I wanted to be able to open up to you. So, as much as I have not shared with the group, my history is not one of greatness. As a young child, my parents were murdered by crime lords, and I was left to fend for my brother and myself, and I turned into something I never wanted to be. I stole, I killed. I was a very terrible man, and one day I was in the marketplace, and I had to steal for my brother to be able to survive, and I stole some food. And at that moment, the merchant looked over and saw another man reaching in the general area and noticed that some of the food was missing, and he called out to a guard and said, "Guard, this man's stealing from me." And this man, innocent as he was, got arrested and thrown in jail for life for my mistake. And I had a lot of self-guilt for that. And so something I decided to do was I wanted to stop the evil that killed my parents, the evil that I had become. I wanted to decide that I was never going to be that again, and I wanted to fight against that. And Yancy Bin and his scum are that. And that is the passion that I felt inside. And so is my vow to protect my friends from evil, to put a stop to that kind of evil. And that is the desire I have to put scum like that away.
Put my arm around Nightcock. I always knew I liked you, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good egg, and I'm happy to fight, and if need, die by your side. I'm proud to be in your life, and I'm proud to call you family. Now, we need to decide something right now. When you saw Emory let go from where we were, do you think you can find him? Honestly.
I think it's quite possible. The last thing I remember, Ister, was I felt like I was on one side of this cloud area, and I had to fly for my life to get you. But I'll be honest, it didn't feel like I flew forever. In my own mind, I flew to you as fast as I could. I definitely think that it's possible, and I think that we should go find him and figure out why did he let go. I risked my life to save him, and then he let go. Why did he do that? I think we owe it to ourselves to try to figure out why.
Well, then I offer you this choice. Since you're the one who saved my life, we can either go towards the direction you think Emory is at, or we can head towards the summit and see if we can find the town. The decision is yours.
I personally feel as though when we met Emory, he was in the town, part of the tavern. I feel like maybe if he's alive, maybe he would have thought to go to the town. I think that we should maybe go to the town first and see if we can find him there.
All right. Well, considering we're standing halfway up a mountain on a shelf of ice, let's go up. Yeah. See what we can find. But just in case, let's keep our eyes open for Emory, just in case he didn't make it.
I agree.
I think we owe him at least a burial.
Question, DM.
Yes, just to let you guys
Am I
know.
talking to... Oh, go ahead.
You guys are on the side of a mountain that you were unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure where Bryn Shander is, but it is not on top of the mountain.
Okay.
How far up the mountain are we? Is it something we can climb to see?
You have shitty conditions right now. It is a full-on blizzard where you guys are at. There's a lot of low-hanging clouds. So right now, town could be right in front of you and you wouldn't even know. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 16.
18.
And this is the brutality of where you're at. Even with an 18, I need each of you to take a point of exhaustion.
So is that just a 1 damage?
No, it is not. You haven't haven't rolled with exhaustion yet.
Okay.
I'm going to explain that to you here real quick.
Great, thank you.
I want to make sure I get it right. Right now, on your first level exhaustion, you currently have disadvantage on ability checks. Your second point of exhaustion, your speed gets halved. On the third, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. On your fourth, your hit points are halved. On the fifth, your speed is reduced to 0. On your sixth, death. You guys are currently chilled to the bone. You're in no way equipped to be on the side of a mountain right now. You've been riding on a Tempur-Pedic up in the sky with obviously magical abilities to keep whatever climate around where you were at a very comfortable state, and you were currently no longer. You're in a blizzard on the side of a freaking mountain by yourself, eerily quiet, standing in the snow, just the two of you.
I don't know if scaling this mountain is going to be the best for me right now. Let's head down, get out of this snow, try and find a road. I don't know if you know these hills or not, but I don't. And who knows how far we could go up.
Yeah, I agree with you, Hister. I feel like we should try to get out of here. Maybe try to get ourselves warm first. Do you have any way to make a fire? I have a torch.
I don't want to hang around here.
Okay. But all right. Well, let's get somewhere we can get fucking warm. How about that?
Let's down seems to be a good idea to me right now. So
I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
10.
It's 20, not natural.
90. You do not take 1 point of exhaustion. You succeed. Hister. You take another point of exhaustion. Your speed is currently halved. It is bone-chillingly cold where you're at. You are in a dire situation.
Hister, I think it would be a good idea if I tried to carry us out of here and get us to safety as quick as we can.
I'll follow your lead. I'm not feeling hot right now.
All right, so Nightcock would like to try to have either pick up Hister or have Hister right on his back. Try to get us lower and out of this mess of a climate that we're in right now.
All right, Oregon Trail boys. Nightcock.
Yep.
I want you to roll first. Strength check.
Okay. 18.
18. As you try to sling Hester's body over your back, now your speed is reduced to half.
Okay.
As he's holding onto your back, flying is going to be very difficult. One, within the storm that you're at, and two, even with his weight. Because you more or less kind of glided down. It's a hell of a lot easier to fall than it is to take off and fly.
Okay.
I need you to roll a
Hister.
survival check as well.
Okay. 17.
17. You're staring off into the distance. It's difficult to tell where you should even go.
So we're sliding. We're basically sliding down this mountain, correct? Or we'll just
You haven't moved. You haven't moved anywhere.
Okay, so we're still there. Okay. How difficult would it be for me to, that wasn't holding history, try to fly up and get a grasp of our surroundings? Maybe do like a sort of like an area check of.
You're not going to be able to fly directly up with history right now. It's dead weight.
All right.
You'll have to do it on your own.
Okay. So history, here's where we're at. Not sure if I'll be able to carry you down this hill. So we got a couple options, right? We can try to make it down this hill, slide down this hill together. I could let go of you and drop you down onto a safe part of the hill and try to fly up and see if I can find something. What do you think, General?
With the way these clouds look, even if you got up, who knows how far you'd have to fly to see them. We gotta get out of the snow. We gotta get out of this storm. We gotta go down.
I feel like, General, we may move a little bit quicker if I'm not carrying you here. I'll tell you what, we'll do my best to not leave your side, but I think that we should try to make our way down this mountain.
So,
side here.
Mr. DM, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a shield. Can I,
You want to wear it as a hat?
No, I want to wear it on my ass, and I want to slide down this fucking snowy mountain.
Sledding time.
I want to go sledding with Nightcock.
Let's fucking go. Oh shit.
Sounds pretty plausible to me. Do you wax that bad boy up before this season, San Diego boy?
This fucking sled, this shield is greased fucking lightning.
Is it Clark Griswold lightning? That's what I want to know.
In the words of Matt Mercer, you can certainly try.
That's what we're gonna do.
Before you do that, I need both of you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking 19.
19 as well.
You guys both take a point of exhaustion. Nighthawk, your speed is halved now as well.
Okay.
Hister, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
All right. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last in the snow. You trust me?
I trust you, General.
I sling my shield from behind my back, and I set it down on the snow, and I scoot up to the edge. Sit behind me. This is going to be a shit show.
I wanted to know who was going to be Big Spoon. Little Spoon in this.
I need Little Spoon, right?
I need his wings. I'm Little Spoon.
You're Little Spoon, all right.
Oh.
Nighthawk starts flapping his wings.
I'm going to do what I can to steer this thing from the front, but I need your wings to steer us if we're getting near a tree, because I might pass out on the way down.
All right, so Nighthawk starts flapping his wings, getting ready for this this attempt here.
Sit your ass down. Let's go.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready, General.
So as he sits down, I grab the front of the fucking shield, pull it up, start clawing through the snow with my fucking big old dragonborn claws to give us some momentum, whatever I've got left, and just push downhill.
I need you to roll a survival check. With this point, I would be with disadvantage, but you already have disadvantage. So just roll it with disadvantage.
Oh, shoot. God, it's third.
Shit. It's an 18.
18. All right.
It was a 19. It would have been a 21.
Hister. Just brute forcing this with your claws, dragging in. You guys haven't exactly found that nice gradual slope that you're looking for within this storm. I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
21.
2.
No.
Nightcock, you succeed. Hister, your hit point maximum is currently halved.
Awesome.
As you continue to brute force this, thinking, damn it, there has got to be a drop off here somewhere. Sitting on your ass, digging in one last time, you begin to feel an unfamiliar, unsettling lack of ground underneath you. It's not a slope.
Fuck.
Oh, man.
As you guys tip over the edge, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. Both of you are at disadvantage.
All right.
Oh,
22.
17.
22.
22 and 17.
Yeah.
All right. As you grip the front of your shield, holding on to the leather straps like it's Santa's sleigh from hell. Nightcock has positioned his wings as some sort of rudimentary rudder.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Just
The snot freezing to your dragonborn nose as it looks like some scene from Dumb and Dumber when they head to Colorado. You ride.
John Denver was full of shit.
You take the reins of your Samsonite and you tip over. And you fall for quite some time. You begin to count the seconds, still within the snowstorm that's in front of you, not being able to see very far in front at all. Wham! You slam down and you begin sliding. This is what you had hoped for. You don't know where, but damn it, you're moving. I need you. One person's going to make this dexterity saving throw, and since 90's in the back, it is you, Mr. Dutch Rudder.
Dutch Rudder. Wait, you want me to make it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, okay.
Do it.
All right, that is, so I got a +6 on my dexterity saving throws.
Mhm.
So that would be a 25 because I rolled 19.
25. As you begin to, holding on to Hister, at this point, double snot rockets frozen to his face. You start to make a teacup motion of circling around. You're like, oh God, I'm gonna throw up if I don't fix this. You adjust your wings to try to counterbalance. You guys start to hit. It's like that moment when you're on the slopes and you're like, this isn't the bunny hill anymore. This is a double black diamond. You shoot up in the air. I should have looked at the signs as you ride down. I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Talking to me?
Yes.
Yes, Dutch Rudder.
All right, that was a 19.
Once again, you can't see, but you're up in the air and you're spinning. and you can see what looks like a large ravine in front of you. A massive shelf that extends down, and you know that you need to bail.
Ister, look, sorry, I'm just like, I'm thinking of this whole like, we drove clear across the country and you had this extra pair of gloves. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't know if I want to tell him. We're just like, we're sitting there, we're like shaking, and I'm like, Ister, this doesn't look good. I think we need to bail.
Jump!
All right, I need
Dive over to the left side.
I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw. Or if you want to hold, like, if you want to do this as a group, I'll let you do it and just let Nighthawk hold on to you.
I'm gonna let Nighthawk hold on to me because at this point I'm pretty fucking useless.
All right, that's a 22.
22. As you guys know to bail, you flip out and you start grasping in to the snow that's in front of you. And what at first it seems like a really, really good time is slowly becoming dire as you latch and you claw and you hold onto your shield, trying to find any purchase that you can. You guys stop just before the edge of this ravine. Face down into the snow. I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
15.
That's an 18. Damn it.
Now, your hit point maximum is halved. Hister, your speed is reduced to 0.
All right, we're gonna have to park it right there because right now my speed is reduced to the fact of urine.
90.
Yep.
You notice that Hister seems to be wavering in and out of consciousness.
He's not here, so I can't really cosplay with him, or you can't communicate.
No, he's
here,
not
but,
awake. It's just like he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and role play it out. You slap the shit out and do whatever you want.
So you said we're on the edge of this ravine, right? How far is this ravine? Like, how far are we from the bottom of it?
Yeah, like this. It's a long drop. It is a long drop down.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to try to carry him from here if he's like inexistent. Can't just leave my friend here. Gonna have to try to pick him up and carry him out of here. And I guess the only thing I can think of is to try to keep going.
I said no, goddammit, drink your own milk.
We're gonna have to try to get out of this ravine. That's the only thing I can think that we can do right now. I mean,
well, you're two shoes if you can.
Hister, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
$22.
22. The sheer cold still makes you delirious. Foggy mind even with that roll, you're fading in and out of consciousness from the cold. Nightcock, I need you to make a strength check. Now, with disadvantage.
Yep. All right, 18.
18. You lift up and you get Hister over your back. And you begin to drudge forward.
Hister, I know you're kind of out of it right now, buddy, but man, we gotta try to get out of here, man. This just isn't looking good.
I wouldn't blame you if you dropped me right now. It's fine. Just fly away. I'll be all right. Bahamas was expecting me for a long time anyways.
Don't you say
you already robbed me from one death. This is just another one. It was a little bit longer. At least I got to see you one last time.
Roll a survival check, Nighthawk, to see if you can find any kind of pathway that would lead across this ravine.
$21.
21. You look and you stare out between the storm as the cold wind and snow whips around you and begins to, now at this point, when you're further down, just howls in your ear. You look at it, it looks like there might be what appears to be a land bridge, maybe almost a mile down. Even with your vision, it's difficult to see. And you begin to make your way forward. I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw.
7.
Oh god, 19.
The guy you're rolling on tonight.
I know, it's still not enough though. I feel like it's never enough.
90. At that point, your speed is reduced to half. Or no, I'm sorry, your speed's reduced to 0. It's already been halved. You collapse down on both of your knees and fall down into the snow. Hester, you fall over the back. You are currently unconscious. I need you to make your first death saving throw.
$17.
Succeed. As he begins to cough a little bit behind him, Nighty, not able to move, you lay over the back like a split open tauntaun. Both on the edge of freezing to death. And I want you to go ahead and take your first break. We'll come back in just a second.
Oh, shit.
Now!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No!
Hey, I'm gonna fucking die. me ask you something.
Yeah.
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you.
The most untenable conditions. And I'm gonna die with my good friend Nightcock.
I don't hate you at all.
Currently unconscious. I've got the big feathered bird man laying over the top of me. It's twice in 1 week. You're gonna make me cry. Actually, I was ready.
You're ready for it?
Hister would have died for his friends. Canadian tuxedo? Who? Me? No. This is a hoodie and a t-shirt. This is San Diego winter weather.
Y'all back?
Give me 1 second here.
Namesake. Yeah, pretty much. That's how I'm feeling right now. Caulk the wagon. I used my fucking shield as a sled. And I still fucking died. And everything.
All right. As you guys are currently laying there on the brink, Hister, I need you to make another death saving throw. 90, make a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking first nat 20 of the night. Let's go.
You succeed.
Thank God.
21.
21. You both
I'll take a
succeed.
nat.
Somehow finding warmth, laying next to each other.
Wait,
And a crazy-
Can I flavor it?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, do
All
it.
right.
Do it.
All right, so Nightcock just looks over at Hister, just kind of unconscious, and he goes, "My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah." And he just looks over there and he just like starts spooning Hister, try to keep him warm. And so they're sitting there like big spoon, little spoon in the snow.
At that point, you get a little dragon fart.
Don't judge me. Trying to save my friend, chat.
I need both of you to make, well, actually, just Nightcock. I need you to make a perception check.
$16.
16. You stare into the distance, and you can't tell whether it's the cold or just in general just being delirious. But it looks like you see torchlight.
God. I saw the screen. I saw it move.
And it
Yes, sir.
waves just a little bit.
I'm gonna look and talk to Hister, and I know Hister, I know you're delirious right now and you can't hear me, but I think I see something that looks familiar off there in the end. See this light. Hope it makes you feel better, buddy.
And and with that nat 20, Hister raises up from the dead once again and is able to lean up next to you. And you both stare out and you can see a torch in the distance.
My God, dude. Oh, sorry.
slowly wavering. You see not just one torch, but 2 torches. And something large and frumpy, currently burrowing through the snow. It almost looks like there's a worm from Beetlejuice slowly approaching and cutting through the snow. Mudcat, you make your entrance.
A ways off, we see some figures that we potentially saw falling from the sky and going to be bending down and taking a handful of dirt and snow and putting it in my mouth and chewing it.
Describe your full attire.
I'm been hunched over in the snow, chewing the dirt. It's just covered in leathers and furs and just leather fur trapper. just complete fur trapper. There's frills and fringes and leather sashes and some skins hanging off and a couple of weapons underneath a large coat and just all brown and fur, brown and white furs and so. With the hat on, obviously. It's cold out. I'm gonna be chewing that snow and... It seems they went that way.
Oh, Emory, how did you even begin to know where you're going? Just get that torch up a little higher.
I'm gonna eat some more snow and... I am telling you, they went that way.
You
I'm
have
gonna hold the torch up higher.
You have so much more to learn. As a very, very stout dwarven woman with long white hair and large front braids, wearing a heavy set of wool winter leathers, currently with a giant badger in front of her, plowing the way in front, holding a torch up. You can find a distinct, what she holds her hair back with. You can think almost it looks like a tiara from a shitty bachelorette party, but it's not. It's just iron spikes that go up. You see that over there, Emory? Look at all that. I think we got...
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of caribou right over there.
You all right? I'm gonna eat some more snow, just to confirm.
I don't know where you picked that habit up from. Especially after the tracks behind Sigmund. Oh, I wouldn't do that.
The ground tells me where to go, and I go.
We begin to trudge forward, slowly making our way up to the pile that is the half-frozen bodies of Nightcock and Hister Faust.
And I'm going to kind of rush up to them and... This is not a caribou!
Oh, it's not. We got a little couple of idiots up here, don't we?
Wait, I know you.
No, I don't think you do.
You're...
Oh, just shut up for a second. You're not gonna survive if you take another breath up here. Hold on. We gotta make camp here. We've called into a survival mission. You're just foolish to come up here. Shut your face. Hold up here. And She's currently been dragging a sled back behind her, letting Sigmund, the giant badger, take a little bit of relief. She pours through her sled and grabs some large animal hides and just begrudgingly throws it over the top of you. Oh, you didn't even come up here with any supplies? What are you,
I fell out of the sky.
Oh, I'm sure you did. You look like an angel, lass. Hold on here. I'm gonna have to get you. Oh, shite. Everybody, come here. We gotta get some wood. We got a dragonborn up here that can't even heat himself.
I feel starts the fire. I'm gonna look around for some wood.
Find wood. I'll start the fire.
And we
I
begin.
got a little trick.
Hold on, Sigmund, come here. Dig up. We need to dig up the snow over here. Oh. And Sigmund begins burrowing. getting a nice little spot carved up in the snow. And over the course of the next 45 minutes to an hour, a rudimentary base camp begins to be set up. As you watch as Emory and what's her name? Magdrin begin to set up her tent poles and make a rudimentary camp with fire. As you guys both begin to warm up, you pass out from the sheer exhaustion.
I'm gonna take a nap now.
Good history. Pass out.
Oh, we're gonna have to listen to that the whole time in here. Oh, here. Get some of that venison.
I think that these are the worst explorers I've ever seen.
You're horrible. Hold on, let me get some of that venison jerky. That'll do it. I got. And I wedged that piece of venison jerky in your mouth, so it just forms like a reed. And I'll be damned. Sounds like you're whistling Dixie. Oh, I learned this a long time ago. Oh, that's much more pleasant on my ears. Oh.
That was a good trick.
Nah. Nightcock's just sitting there laying, like, wide awake. Why the hell did I spoon with this guy? Can't sleep.
With the sweet, sweet sounds of Hister whistling with a piece of venison jerky, go ahead and reset your character sheets as you guys take a long rest.
Oh, feels good.
So much more room for activities.
Who feels like calisthenics?
As you wake up into an odd place inside of this warm tent, the first thing that you see is a gas station quality dream catcher hanging from the top. And
Nighthawk, are those your feathers?
Not mine.
Oh, okay. I don't know exactly what happened. But I do remember something. Your feathers are cozy. That's twice. Twice I have to thank you.
And
You owe me, buddy.
you guys can smell. You look over and you can see they totally got some campfire coffee going. And at about that time, the tent flap blows open, and you can see the biggest, fattest badger you've ever seen come burrowing in, and it's doing a tumble roll as it does, and crashes in the nightcock. And it's startling at first, but it gets right up next to your ear, gets a little noseful, and then kind of rustles around you, goes up over to Hister, pops around, head to the side, smells up on you, and then totally rolls over on its side for a second over by Hister, just showing its belly for a minute, just a little bit.
You reach down and give him a scratch. I don't know what you do or where you came from, but I'm glad you're here.
Oh, heck yeah. And you look at it and you're like, man, that badger looks way more like a groundhog than a badger. And you wonder, is that just a groundhog in badger coloring? Or is that just the fattest badger I've ever seen? But it enjoys its little rub. And then gets back over and tears ass out side of the tent. And about that time, Magdren's head pokes through. Oh! Looks like we got our two little mountain adventurers over here, all warmed up and cozy. Go ahead, pour yourself some coffee. This isn't Motel 6. I'm not gonna leave a light on for you here. Go ahead, pour yourself one, Tom Bodette. Oh.
Well, I don't know if you left the light on or not, because I don't remember much after the wings came over me, but I will take some of that coffee.
No, go ahead, since this whole hunting party just turned into a rescue mission. Let's go ahead and get you all fixed up.
And I'm gonna be hunched over the pot of coffee, preparing it and squeezing an entire lemon into it. I want to be talking back to Magdren and saying, the trick is to squeeze the entire lemon into the coffee.
What are you doing? Aren't you?
The lemon!
No, well, it's everything. Ever since I hired you down in town, you've been putting lemon all over everything. I can understand every now and then the knucklehead trout here. It's not so hot. You should probably put a little lemon on it. But you know, it doesn't need to go on everything else. And God forbid, you have me taking lemon drops the whole night. I haven't taken a lemon drop since there's a wee little lass.
Wait, hold on.
The lemon is the ingredient, and then the nightshade.
Wait. What did you say about a lemon drop?
He does. He takes some. If you go, when we get down to the border, which you're certainly going to owe us around, when we get there, he'll probably buy all lemon drops for you. It's the weirdest thing.
The lemon drop is the drink of my people.
I'm going to walk over to the guy in the furs over there by the coffee who's squeezing lemon, and I'm going to grab him by the shoulder. I'm going to pull him up face to face with me. I'm going to look him right in the eye and go, wait a minute. I do know you.
My eyes are going to be real big. No.
There's only one fucking person
We have never met before.
that I've ever met in this plane who has an obsession for lemon drops. And that's Emory. And I say it loud enough so that she can hear it too.
Oh yeah, he told me his name was Emory.
You fucking died.
God damn it! Break the accent.
You're not even.
Couldn't be cool for 5 fucking seconds.
You aren't even smart enough to give me a pseudonym. Oh, you are an idiot. I knew I was getting you for cheap to come up here, up on the mountainside to come and do this dirty work. I just didn't realize how dumb you were.
Magdren, I don't want to lie to you. I'm not French. And,
Oh, you don't say! I would have never guessed. Now you're about to tell me that you bought all that nice fur clothing down inside Kelvin's Comfort, didn't you? Maybe
I didn't buy it, but it was from Kelvin's. And let me be, in the sake of honesty, I'm not a fur trapper either. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
No. Are you saying you'd take a minimal wage to come up here and help little old me? in your brand new furs from Kelvin's Comfort. I would have never guessed, Emory.
I honestly, I needed a job.
Nycock! Look who just walked the fuck in.
And I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, I'm glad that you're alive.
I'm glad you're alive, considering you let go.
Yeah, there'll be time for that later. I'm not gonna explain it.
Oh, so everybody knows each other. Well, isn't this comfortable? Well, hello. Nice to meet you. The coldest dragonborn that I've ever met. My name is Magdalene. Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna stop her right there. I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna give her a big hug and I'm gonna pick her up and spin her around and give her a big old dragonborn kiss right on the cheek. God bless you, I love you.
No,
Hey, easy there, dad bod. That's strictly gratitude. Something you know nothing about.
That's how it starts.
Standing up. Just
You're
kinda staring at
welcome.
Emory.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And at that time, when you pick her up, you can see Sigmund.
My God.
Sigmund, it's all right. He's just real happy. He forgot to use his dragon breath while he was up here. He could have warmed himself up hours ago before we showed up, but he didn't. Instead, he seemed to walk around with birdmen over here and couldn't find a way to get themselves warm except for humping themselves. Until we found him.
Is
These
she
guys
fucking
do have
modeled
a-
after my mom? Really? that is some Anne-like shit right there.
Magdalene, let me tell you, these guys do have a penchant for making everything a little bit more difficult than it needs to be.
I don't know why my female Scottish voice just kicked off Siri, but it did. That should probably tell more about me than what needs to be known.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and get your cute little reunions together. I'll give you a little bit of time. Me and Sigmund need to find a whereabouts anyway, since even we really didn't exactly know where we're headed either in the middle of that blizzard. But we were more prepared than you two.
Yeah, I may have misled you once or twice. I kind of just guessed.
Oh, well, you two, well, you three over here, enjoy yourselves, catch up. You don't need little old Magdalene eavesdropping on you. Come here, Sigmund, you're being rude. Come here. And she hands another little piece of venison jerky. Sigmund's fat body, and it wiggles and shakes, kind of like a fat Australian shepherd too, just a little bit. It's got a case of the wiggle butts. You can tell this is possibly a badger that wasn't raised with other badgers. Oh, come here, Sigmund.
Excuse me, miss. Can
I'm not miss. My name is Magdalene.
I didn't know we were properly introduced yet, but
it's your head. Oh, she comes over and rubs your head.
Oh, thank you. Can I have a piece of what you just gave him?
Yeah, I'll go get you some jerky. Hold on, I'll be right back. And she, big stout body, grudgingly goes back out. Come on, Sigmund, you're being a little too nosy. Come on. Comes out, and when she comes back, she doesn't even walk all the way in the tent. Just whoom. There's sticks of venison thrown in, and you guys catch it with both hands.
For some reason, I've had the absolute worst fucking craving for this today. It's unbelievable. Coffee and venison jerky, for some reason, just sounds like a godsend to me.
I'm gonna pour him a cup of coffee and hand it to him.
I will drink his lemon ass coffee. Emory, I can see things don't change with you, but
lemon's the key ingredient. How do you have coffee without lemon?
Easily. Lemon is for tea. Coffee needs to be drank black and bitter.
I don't understand. It works great in the number 2 ale, so I don't understand what your problem is.
Well, your number 2 ale needs a little bit of work, but we'll get there. First, we have to get to how you got off that cloud, because you and Nighthawk were supposed to fly to safety. I was supposed to die to Yancy Ben, and Chikios and Ruby are in the Feywild, I assume.
That's kind of a long story. Maybe you should go first. How did you get here?
I died to a demigod, and somehow woke up on the ground with Nightcock holding.
I want to look at I'm gonna enter the conversation. I'm just gonna kind of be, this whole time I've been kind of staring at Emory with just like this look of like, the hell, man, like just kind of like a little bit of like disappointment and disgust. And I'm gonna jump in and be like, dude, why did you let go of me, man? I risked my life to save you. You just let go, and I'm here spooning Istra on the side of a fucking mountain, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And all of a sudden you just roll up looking like Russian Randy over here with Scotty lady, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Then she says you're on a hunt. What the hell's the hunt about? I need answers from you, man. What's going on? Where the hell are Ruby and Chikios? We need answers.
It's fair enough. I don't know where Ruby and Chikios are. I saw them. Ruby offered herself to Yancy Ben, and Chikios threw her in the portal, and
I wasn't going to let that happen. Then I threw him in the portal.
Yeah, and at that point, well, maybe we should sit down. And I'm gonna sit down next to the fire.
Nighthawk finally gains feeling in his talons. It's like, yeah, it must be nice. Got all that nice fur on you.
Yeah, it is. It feels good. It's nice.
I'm gonna grab some of the furs. They're sitting around me, and I'm gonna wrap them around my waist, and I'm gonna sit my happy ass right next to fucking Emory in the snow, and I'm gonna scoot real close to him, uncomfortably.
Well, Hister, you sacrificed yourself, and Ruby had done the same, and I just couldn't let that happen. You took me into your group and made me part of, to feel like one of you, and I don't. I've been lying to you guys, so.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. What do you mean, lying?
Those really not lemon drops?
I
already knew you were a shapeshifter.
I haven't been honest with you guys, and that's why when seeing the situation, I let go of Nighthawk, because if anybody deserved to die, it was me. And I thought by offering myself to Yancy Ben and letting him save you, that would I don't know what I thought. That was just
why, Emory?
I'm not a very good person. I knew Kella. I lied to you.
I always had my assumptions.
It's not just that. The Goblin King, all the trouble that happened, I sold her the information about the town. It's all my fault.
Why did you do it?
I didn't know it was going to happen. For a few years I've been working in the tavern, and occasionally the odd, I would listen to people's stories and wiping my spot on the counter and would learn things, and I would sell that information to the people that came through. Sometimes it was about a quest or about potentially some loot they could steal, or it's always something small. But Kella came and wanted to know information about the Nightstone town and about our crystal, and so I was promised a sum of gold, and I so I told her. Didn't seem like a big deal at the time.
So why did you join us?
The Goblin King didn't pay me. Kella never paid me.
You dealt with assholes and didn't get paid?
That's not all.
Well, I suppose now you're going to tell me something like you killed Valis too.
I think I might have.
Please explain.
What?
I was you saved us from the jail, and in that moment the giants were there, and the heat of the battle, and I wanted to help, so I ran out and I cast a spell, and thinking it would hit the giant, and I misfired, and my ice knife exploded, and I think it hit your friend. I think he might have been dead before the giant ate him.
No. Valis was dead the moment that giant pulled him from my arms.
No, your friend was trying to heal him. I think he could have saved him.
No, god damn it, I tell you right now, Valis was dead the moment he was pulled from my arms. Anything you did, he was already gone.
At this point, Emory he's just not gonna be able to speak. Just gonna hang his head and look down and just mutter, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
Nightcock's gonna, as he's listening to our conversations, is gonna kind of look over at Emory and just kind of shake his head a little bit and kind of look at him and say, "Hey, you know, I appreciate your honesty. You're new to our group, and I agree with Hister. I feel that Valis was gone. I still don't know. Can't quite put my finger on you. Can't quite figure you out. But I appreciate your honesty."
You guys are being too kind. I've done, it's not just this, I've done many terrible things in my life. I've stolen and cheated and thought only of myself, and that's why Nighthawk, that's why I let go of you. I didn't deserve to live, and I don't deserve to be part of your group now. So I'll help you guys get back to the town, but after that I'll go my own way, or whatever you guys think is right.
Well, Emory, I'm gonna tell you a story that I shared with Hister earlier. I too am from a life of crime, a life of evil. And me, at one point, I also felt like I didn't deserve things, and felt like you. And it came to a point where I realized that I could turn and change my ways and try to redeem myself. And I feel like maybe you and I have a special connection in that way of I was once in your shoes and I have redeemed myself. I feel like you can have that same opportunity. So when you say you don't want to be a part of our group, that you're not worthy enough to be part of our group, I want you to know that you are worthy to be one of us.
How can I be worthy when I don't even know who I am? I've been spending my entire life pretending to be someone else.
I think us as a group, we're gonna do what we can to help you figure out who you are.
Gonna rest a paw up on Emory's shoulder.
I'm just gonna just kind of hang my head, and tear rolls down the cheek.
We've all been through some shit, my friend. How we handle it is what defines us as a person.
I know I can.
You were. Or I thought I knew you were. It doesn't change. So you made some mistake. You sold information. You tried to survive. Pretty much what we've all done. I would say I'm guilty of it. Nightcock's guilty of it. Even our friends, God knows where, they've done it. But what you do from this point is what defines you. Don't look to the past. Look to now.
I'm gonna look him right in the eyes, and I'll try to be worthy of the faith that you're placing in me.
I'm gonna look at Emory. I'm gonna say, today we spell redemption, E-M-M-E-R-Y.
And with that, I'm gonna uncork that number 2 ale, which I still have hanging around my body, and I'm
Just gonna cover up my cup of coffee. Do one of these.
just gonna hold it up and to the dead and to new beginnings. May we forge forward in their honor. And I'm gonna knock that shit back.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Coffee with lemon. Who the fuck would have thought?
God damn it, don't start with the fucking lemon thing again.
Oh, we got some jerky. Let's sit here, eat jerky, and see where the road takes us next at this point, because I honestly thought I would never see your ass again, Emory.
I honestly thought that you guys were dead. I'll be honest with you. I thought I was dead. You're not even gonna fucking believe what happened to me.
Wait, let me
Indulgence,
guess.
please.
You traveled to a faraway plane and did random shit.
No, not even close. I fucking hit the ground hard. Fucking real hard.
I need everyone to roll a perception check.
17.
17.
Well, I gotta make sure I don't have any bonuses.
5.
Perception.
Emory's still
18.
knee deep in the story. You begin to hear in the distance. And you can hear the shuffling of feet, and the tent blows open. Sorry to break up your little kissing reunion over here, but we got a few affairs to attend to. We got a Yeti out here, and water storm. We got our ice troll. Get your artists out here. I need your help. I'm not gonna be able to do this on my own with just Sigmund.
I'm on the way. I'm not run over.
Well,
Now it
Emory,
follows.
redemption begins today. Let's find this ice troll.
Let's go.
I'm gonna take off towards wherever Magdrin is.
All right. As you guys barrel the fuck after a path that has been carved by Sigmund's fat ass, you guys can stare across the ravine that you clearly see now. Much, much less snow out than when you fell asleep. You can see what looks like a large Yeti chained up with a long ebony looking chain, beating its chest and thrashing about. As you can see, a large ice troll that has him chained up, muttering words that you can't understand. Actually, no, that's not true. Nighty. Murakta! Shada! You can hear for a second, it does, you can make out that ice troll is speaking giant.
Yep.
Come here, you big fat bastard! And yanks back on the chain. You guys currently see this across the ravine. You haven't been spotted yet. Magdrin looks back at the rest of the group. All right, boys, we got a choice to make. We're either gonna run head on to this shithead over here, or we're gonna hide. And I'm not feeling in a hiding mood right now. As she pulls out her heavy crossbow. I've been wanting and feeling to get in the mood for a hunt. And you guys all are the Union spoiled it for me. So I think I want to get my hands dirty. Just gonna rolls her hair back. Hope you aren't feeling as big of a pussies as when I met you. You better back me up. As Magdrin begins to move forward with Sigmund up to this edge of the ravine. And she begins to yell out over the ravine. All right, I can see you over there. You're standing in the way. And if you're gonna stand in my way, I'm gonna ball through to you. She pulls up her crossbow to take a shot. Does anybody stop her?
Nightcock would like to stop her.
All right.
Yeah. What? Yeah. You want me to flavor it for you?
Yeah. How do you want to try?
I want to walk up to her and be like, look, lady, there's this giant Yeti and this you said ice troll, right? Or what'd you call it? I'm trying to remember the name of it, but
Yeah, it's
I
troll.
want to call it ice troll, ice giant, whatever you want to call it. Look, do you think we should try to maybe reason with these guys? And I speak giant, and maybe I might be able to kind of ask them what they're doing out here, and maybe see if I can try to get us through this without some combat.
She looks over in the wild out at you. Oh, you're as big as a coward as I thought you were when I found you snuggling with that big lizard in there. There ain't an ounce of courage in your body, but maybe you'll find one today. As she pops off a shot.
Okay. I can't. I'm done.
All right, her first shot. She's gonna shoot right at that chained up Yeti. Just finds purchase. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Mudcat back in here real quick because his video's all borked out.
Oh, is it? I can see. Okay,
Oh, shit.
No, there's gonna be two of them for a minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
the best looking one in the
That means,
group.
it means he gets double the rolls. All right, come on.
Bam. Now we got it. By the way, Mudcat, I sent the co-stream invite.
Yeah, it expired. You're gonna have to hit me with it again.
Okay, okay. Sorry, it was
Just-
We were in the middle of role play.
I know. Is it? Well, hey, guess what? I have to do that shit all the time. So, welcome to the party.
Just a bit outside.
Listen, I don't get to. I don't pretend to have feelings every day like you.
Oh, shit. Sorry, totally. I almost had everything right except for that.
You are dealing with the OG purple pirate. Just remember, one dick, you can eat a whole bag of them.
All right,
face.
oh my god, it's so good.
Yes.
Just
Hit
have
him with that,
Mudcat in my
please.
ear at all times.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
Oh, fuzzy shit!
Shit. I do 8 points of piercing damage with the first the first crossbow shot. Magdren's gonna take
Get it,
another
girlfriend.
One. Woo, let's
Get it.
go. That's a 26.
Let's go.
She's gonna do another 8 points, so she does a total of 16, baby. 16 points, and she sinks 2 crossbolts into the Yeti. She yells out as they crash into his body. At the same time, she's gonna send Sigmund 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna have to dash. Sigmund's gonna dash all the way up around over the side.
Get him, Sigmund. Get him. Get him, you son of a...
Oh god. She's gonna hold on this side of the room. Actually, no, fuck it. She's running. She's a fucking trooper.
Oh my god.
For the sake of brevity, I'm gonna move you guys all the way up over here to the edge.
Yep.
All right. Oh shit! I gotta do. Yeah. Now I need everybody's initiative.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, we're in a fight.
Yeah, she just kind of ran out there.
22.
19.
Hold on.
I was waiting. I'm like, where's the turn order?
Where's the
We'll get there.
order?
Turn order, guys.
Mine is an 18.
Cap
Let's
cat in the chat.
go. Let's go. Oh, Cap, let's go.
No, my God.
Let's go.
Love you guys.
I love
Especially when we
it.
get in combat. You guys bring the heat.
Yeah,
let's
let's
go. Bring the
Take out
thunder
later.
now.
Yeti gets a +1. Woo. Right. Oh wow, they did poorly. All right.
Oh, no.
Honey Badger don't care. What'd you get, Sigmund? You're just as horrible. Oh my God, Sigmund. Poor bastard. All right, Magdren. Fuck. Those are awful. Hister.
I was an 18.
18. There we go. Okay. Edit. 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 There we go. 18. Bam. Emory.
22.
90.
19.
Bam. All right, Emory, you're the top of the order, my dude.
Get it, Ice Knife.
So, are these dudes are 5 feet apart?
Yep.
Okay. And, okay, so then, oh, what's going on? Okay, how far is this? I'm gonna run up a little ways here. I'm gonna run up. You know, kind of. Let's see. How much movement speed I got? Where are you at? There it is. I'm gonna run up by this dude up here on the bridge, and then I am gonna, with a sense of divine justice.
What are you calling a dude?
Calling a dude.
The chick.
My name's Magdalene. You're the one that's full of
Pardonnez-moi.
lies and deceit. You're the worst French trapper I've ever heard of, Emory.
And then I'm gonna with some divine justice, I'm gonna fucking wing an ice knife at this dude.
It was a run by fruiting. I didn't realize it was really just a Mrs. Doubtfire voice the whole
That's
time.
a 22 to hit.
I wondered why it was so familiar to me.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Oh god,
22 to hit.
20. Oh yeah, 22 totally hits.
All right, so that guy's gonna take 4.
The DM can't separate himself.
He's gonna take 4 piercing damage,
Not
and
every
then,
day you get to be a little dwarven woman.
and then they both have to make a dex save of 14.
Sweaty Yeti fails. Ice Troll succeeds.
All right, let's.
She's able to roll off with its chain, pulling back on that Yeti.
So that's then 6 damage for the Yeti, and then half that for the troll of God, damage this. It's cold or frost. I don't know what it is. So that may not be.
Let's see here. I believe we got resistance there, and yeah, it doesn't. It just doesn't appear that they do as much damage as you'd hoped.
Okay.
Shit.
That was 4 piercing on this one, and then 3 cold, and then 6 cold here. So
4 piercing. The 4 piercing does find its purchase.
Get it.
And and that's all I'm gonna do for now. I'm gonna stay kind of where I am next to it.
All right. Nighty, it's your turn.
All right. I guess what I want to do is, first of all, I can put on bark skin, right? Just as a reaction, without having to cast a spell. Correct? I think that's what you said in the past.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. All right. I just like
Colossus. Your skin and feathers become hard, like oak tree.
All right. I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on this Yeti right here.
All right. Hunter's Mark to Yeti.
Yep. Okay. And I'd like to for my attack. Let's see. I think I can hit him. Yeah, it's a 150. Yeah, I'd like to do longbow, but I want to do sharpshooter.
All
Get
right,
him.
roll
Get
that
him.
beautiful bean footage.
All right. That's a 23.
Oh yeah, 23 hits.
Okay. 1d8 plus 3. 6, so 9. Hunter's Mark is a d6. 3, so 12 plus 10 does 22 points.
Damn!
Rock that Yeti's world.
Get him, get a Yeti.
As you stick one of them while he's got his hands up in the air, still in the chain, you sink one into his armpit. That's a horrible, horrible place to hit a Yeti.
Isn't it a horrible place to hit everybody?
Alright. I'd like to stay where I'm at, too. I don't want to move yet. So.
All right. Anything you say.
Can and will be used against you in a court of law.
License and registration.
Anything I say to the Yeti?
Anybody?
Freeze!
All right,
I'm a Yeti.
No, I'm good.
Hister, it is your turn.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is cast Hunter's Mark on this turd right here. Just first level.
All right.
And then I'm gonna grab my great sword out of its sheath, hold it in both hands, and I'm gonna run like a screaming fucking Yeti. Right there.
How does your Yeti scream sound?
Please tell me you got that, 90.
Sorry,
Not quite.
Walter, my bad.
Not quite, but close.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
Oh shoot.
Becca can always
hurts.
be with the campaign.
Yep.
Oh my god. I can't even remember which bird noise it is either. All right.
It was a vulture, wasn't it?
The dying vulture, wasn't it?
Yeah, dying vulture. Yeah.
All right.
And I think that will turn over my turn because that's all the action I have currently.
All right. He's gonna let loose of that Yeti. Nightcock, you can hear in the background, feast! Feast, my son! The Yeti is currently off the reins. The ice troll's gonna run up this way. Over to where you're at, Emory. He's going to hit you first with just his claws.
I'm gonna use unsettling visage to use a reaction to impose disadvantage on his roll.
Got it. Ooh, that's a nat 1.
Oh yeah!
Yes.
And as he takes a swipe, he ends up losing his balance. I'm gonna give him a dexterity saving throw.
Send him over. Send him over.
That's a 2.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Can I please hear this play out? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can I get that scream, Nightcock? Can I get that
Yeah.
scream?
Yeah. Hang on. I got you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh god.
As he goes tumbling over the edge. He is currently falling into the ravine. God damn it.
Fucking Yeti Slayer.
Oh,
Dude, you just looked at him and he fucking fell over. You just went.
fuck
I like to think that unsettling visage made me super move
I like-
really fast. Like I was in two places at once. And
I like to think it was like he was running at you and you were just kind of like,
You totally
back
tore
a
him
little
over
bit.
the edge. Totally tore him over the edge.
fucking hip tossed him.
shoot.
And you can see he's about 10 feet down before he's able to stick his claws in, hanging on to the side. It's gonna end his turn. And Magdalne's gonna look over. Oh, it's the first time you've been worth something this whole trip. I'm so proud of you. You can do
I am the best.
Still talking in that bullshit French accent, I see.
Oh.
Magdalene feeling inspired. All right, Siggy, let's show this Yeti what we got. And she's gonna throw her crossbow over her back, and she pulls out a hatchet in one hand and a short sword in the other, and she's going to dash and confront the Yeti. She's gonna swing her hatchet first at one of his arms.
Jesus.
Bad bitch.
I want to marry this woman.
Uh, 12. The Yeti is swinging about now. Just finds purchase with the hand axe. Gonna throw, or she's gonna swing with her short sword. Finds purchase as well. We got a D6 up in this bitch. She does, I believe, 6 points of damage, and then 5. She does a total of 11 points to the Yeti, carving into him. All right, Siggy in his frumpy body goes in for the calf. Like a true honey badger. I've never got to roll on a honey badger's card before. It's got a bite. It's got a bite. All right. Yes. With a 16, it finds purchase. It does 4 points of piercing damage. And it's gonna claw at that back calf. Yes, 13. It just hits. Does a total of 10 points. Let's go, Siggy. They're gonna be locked in. It's gonna take their turn. All right. After the Yeti getting locked down from either side, it's gonna look down into the eyes of Magdrin. And you can see her kind of lock up, as it almost looks like she's overtaken by fear in her eyes. Oh, do I save? Do I save? Do I save? No, I don't. I don't save. All right. Oh shit, that's oh, I need a Constitution saving throw from Emory, Siggy, and Hister, as after it's done staring down in the face of Magdrin. It looks back up at you, and you can feel your body begin to go cold.
13.
19.
$90? Oh no, it's not. Yeah, I forgot. You're not involved there.
Magdrin and the Badger.
Yep. Siggy's gonna make it. Siggy fails.
Siggy!
Emory fails. Oh, this is not good. You take 10 points of cold damage.
Ouch.
As our bodies begin to tense and freeze in place. We are all currently paralyzed.
Oh. Paralyzed?
Yes.
How the fuck do you undo paralyzation? What?
All right.
Wait, so with my 19, am I paralyzed as well?
No, you succeed.
Okay.
All right. It's going to use its full turn. Emory.
Okay. What can
Let's
I
see
do?
here.
Can I do a
this.
save or something?
Paralyzed for 1 minute. Unless it's immune to cold damage, target will repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. So you can go ahead and roll again to break it. Since you can't do anything for your turn.
16.
16. You're able to snap out of that cold state. But you're locked in the place that you were at.
Okay.
90.
All right, you said this guy over here is kind of hanging on by like his hand, or like how secure is he to the side of this cliff here.
Yeah, he's hanging on for his life, bro.
Okay. I want to take a sharpshooter shot at him. At that hand that's hanging on.
All right. You must specifically target his hand. I'm gonna give you a penalty to try to hit it.
Okay, so is it just disadvantage or?
No, I'm gonna give you. No, I'm not gonna give you disadvantage. I'm gonna give him half cover. So his AC is gonna go up by 2.
By what?
I'm gonna make his AC go up by 2 to make it harder to hit.
Perfect. Okay. That would be 21.
With sharpshooter?
Yes, with sharpshooter. Yep.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right. You fucking smoke one of his hands.
God, dude, let's go.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Damage set, yeah. All right. Let's see, a D8. Oh, 1 plus 3, that's 4. 4. Then I get the. Oh wait, no, that's not my. That's radio's hunter's mark, correct?
No, we're both on the. My mark's on the Yeti.
Okay, so mine is on him. Okay, so 1d6. 1. That's what? 5. 5 plus 10, 15. Whip! I got 15 points of damage. Oh,
God. And as you sink the arrow into his hand, you look down where he previously had taken some damage from the ice knife, and you can see the shards that were in him force as his body heals up.
No.
oh shit.
Gonna make a strength saving throw with one hand. He succeeds.
Damn it.
Still holding on to where he's at.
Alright. Man, I don't want to move or anything, so that's it. In my turn.
You fired one shot.
You get two shots.
Okay, 2 shots. I forgot about that. All right. So second one, I'm gonna try to hit that same hand again.
All right.
19 plus the 3 would be 22.
22 hits again. Molotov! You can hear it yell back. He goes, "You burnt son of bitch!" He succeeds on his strength saving throw again.
Okay. So there's no damage because he succeeded?
No. He's taking damage. He's just not falling to the ground.
All right, you want me to roll for that damage then?
Yeah, roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right, it's 8 plus 3, 11. A D6.
Lemon drop.
3, 14 plus 10, 24 points of damage.
Jesus Christ, you did 46 points of damage?
Yeah, I guess on that. Well, the first, yeah. Well, the first one wasn't very good. The first one was like 15.
First one was 15 plus 24, you said?
What did I say, 25? Or what did I say? I can't remember. I think I said 25.
39 sounds
39?
good.
Yeah, 39, yeah. Yeah, the first one was not as good. No, don't let me win that.
All right, 43 points. Good God. Shaking his hand and it's bleeding, carves it back in. Looks like a couple of his fingers are twitching. All right.
That's going to end my turn.
Hister. It is your turn.
Well, being unfrozen, it's time to get at this guy right here with Big Mood. Swords in the hand. Time to take swing number 1.
Let's go.
That will be a 16 hit.
16 hits.
Let's go. All right, let's get all Big Mood's damage here. We got 2d6 plus 3. 4. 8. 8 plus 3 is 11, plus my hunter's mark, which I always have to check because I always forget. That's 1d6 on top of my 11 for 15 points slashing damage for hit number 1.
Let's go. That Yeti's starting to look rough as you carve into it.
Here comes swing number 2. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Let's go. It's 15. That is another 20-point slashing damage on Big Ugly.
DTD on Big Ugly. Describe their demise.
Straight to dimple.
Just not fucking about, considering 2 of my new favorite people are right next to this Yeti, paralyzed. Hister comes in, swings 1 slash right down the center of his big furry white coat, slashing open his chest. Blood starts to spurt out. You can see ribs and meat, just everything starting to move down as gravity takes over. And he swings back around behind his head. The sword comes right across the Yeti's throat, slashing it open, just spilling the blood all down the front of him, press the meat and the organs and the bones.
Oh, the sinew. All right. Anything else for your turn?
I don't suppose if I put healing hands on Magdalena, she will break her frozen spell, will she?
No. When you killed the Yeti, you can see her begin to untense up.
I'm gonna play it cool. I'm gonna make sure she's okay, and then we're gonna focus on the rest of the battle.
Looks. Yeah, looks over at you, Hister. You never look a Yeti straight in the eyes. Oh, guess even this old croon can learn a thing or two. Thank you. And
We'll both remember that for next time.
As you guys have an interaction back and forth, you can hear Paul's. Emory, you look and you can see, just as you've gotten unfrozen, a large winter wolf comes sprinting up from the side and just throws its entire body at you in a pounce attack.
On a reaction shield.
Shield. All right. What's that put your AC up to?
21.
21. It's gonna pounce and leap, and actually it misjudges and goes over the top of you. Another one slams into the frumpy body of Ziggy as they go into a tussle. As he knocks Ziggy prone. Yes, sister?
That gives me an attack of opportunity on that wolf.
Go for it. Roll it.
That'll be a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Perfect. Oh, God. 2, 8. And that will be 11 slashing damage on that wolf to hit. Or slashing damage on that wolf.
What's your roll to hit?
Roll to hit was the hell did I say?
15.
Okay. 15 to hit or 16 to hit. 15 to hit?
15.
Yeah.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
15 to hit with shit. Now I forgot it was 11 slashing
11
damage.
11, yeah.
Thank you. 15 to hit, 11 slashing damage on the wolf.
Who's on
Good
first?
God.
Who's on first?
No, who's on third?
Oh man, we're way too old. No one's gonna get that one. All right. As you swing down and you hit over the back of it, Ziggy's locked into battle with him. Go ahead and pop that initiative up for them. right. That'll be the end of Hister's turn. All right. That troll is going to try to climb his way out. And successfully does. Actually, no, he does not. He does not make it up all the way. He's still currently just at the edge. We're gonna rule him. He's currently like prone where he's at. He's still gonna try to take a swipe at your legs, Emory.
Okay.
That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
He sees.
Just can't find purchase on you. And as you do, as you look down, you can see the arrows in his hand slowly push out as he begins to heal. It'll be the end of the ice troll's turn. Magdrin turns around. Oh no! She's gonna run around up over. Actually, she'll go through your space to get up to this wolf. She's gonna drop 2 attacks on him. Both of them hit. She does 10 points of slashing
That's the
damage.
girl right there. Let's go.
Ziggy is gonna get up and go to bite in. His first bite attack misses on the winter wolf. His second's gonna find purchase. He does 5 points of slashing damage with his claws. All right. Bam. That'll be the end of his turn. The Yeti is no longer there. Perfect. Done. Emory, it is your turn.
I get this. So, all right. I guess I'm gonna this wolf that's on me. I think with my daggers and green flame blade.
Green flame blade.
So first dagger is 14 to hit.
14's gonna hit.
All right. That one's the one. So that's gonna do. Why are these on 2 different pages? Sorry. That's gonna do 6 damage plus. That's the wrong one. That's gonna be 15 total damage on that first wolf.
Nice.
And then, oh shit, actually, I don't think that's good. Green Flame Blade will jump anywhere, will it? I don't think it's close enough.
Yeah, I'll let it hit the troll next to you. I'll
You'll
let it
hit the
bounce
troll?
over.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that'll bounce over for 10 damage
All right.
onto the troll.
How have we always ruled what your damage looks like?
Right now it's that frosted. It's been ice.
It's been ice.
So-
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It's technically fire, but it looks like ice or whatever. But
Yeah, we've been ruling it
Ruled
as
as
ice
ice.
damage.
yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. As it jumps over, it doesn't look like it does as much damage as you hope.
And I'm gonna go after that wolf with the second dagger. Whoop. Oh, that's only gonna be 11.
11. 11 will not find purchase as the wolf is able to dodge and dip out of your way.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, you're gonna stay locked in position. 90.
All right, I'm gonna do sharpshooter longbow at the troll again.
All right.
not going to be going for, because you said he's prone, right? So he's
Yep.
not like really hanging him by his hand. So
No, and I don't give you. You don't have disadvantage. You're going to be able to hit him. He's kind of like draped over the side.
okay, all right. That is going to be a 17.
17's going to hit.
Wow. Okay. D8.
Shoot the troll in the ass.
5.
It's totally going to hit the troll in the ass.
That's 19 points of damage on that first shot.
Into the butthole.
Right in this
Right in the prison wallet.
chocolate covered starfish.
We haven't shot anybody in the nuts in a while.
Yeah.
All right. Second shot.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, that one. That's a 5. It's gonna not hit.
Nope, that is not going to find purchase. Boom. Just looks glaring back at you. All right. Anything else for your turn, Righty?
No, I'm good. That's it.
All right. His turn. It is your turn.
So I'm gonna change my gaze. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark over to the troll now.
All right.
Now we're gonna come in with big mood right here.
He's prone, so you get advantage.
I love it. So, without a second roll, I would say that 25 will probably hit.
25 hits.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a good roll.
Need your advantage.
This is 4, 8, and 3. That makes 11 plus another. Oh shit! That's 16 point slashing damage on the prone troll.
Let's go.
Nice.
History. I want you to make a history check.
Will do. Let me make sure I have my history.
Gonna make him go to school in the middle of a battle?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little bit of school. That is a 19.
Read your books.
19. As you come down with your blade over the top of this ice troll, and you see as your blade comes back after flaying open his back and part of the bear hide that's strung up and over him, you can see his skin begin to close back up. And you think to yourself, Jesus, why haven't I used my fire breath at all? I've been up here on the side of this mountain this whole fucking time. Shit, I could have made a campfire back when we started. Oh shit, and I got a troll in front of me. You gotta burn trolls, damn it!
So, upon seeing that damage heal up, I'm going to use
Jogs his memory.
my breath weapon on the troll. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Let's fucking go. That is a that is going to be 12 points of fire damage with the breath weapon.
Go ahead and double your dice.
Oh, fuck. That's 24 then.
24.
Points of fire damage.
As you look down at the troll, you unleash a torrent of your breath weapon. She begins to melt. You can see that damage doesn't heal up. And he's looking real rough.
Being that's my second action, I will look over at the rest of the group and go, if you got fire, use it! It's a fucking troll!
I'm a little busy with the wolf right now.
The first wolf is going to try and engage with you, Emory, still just chomping down at you. First one is fuck. I'm never gonna be able to hit you. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got back tactics. I get to roll that again.
I don't have shield. I don't have shield
Oh,
anymore.
shit.
It was only till my turn.
Yeah, it was still a 7. That's not gonna.
Well,
Oh.
now I get a swipe
Solid.
at him because he took a swipe at my friend, which is right next to me.
Oh, actually, that's a 18. That is gonna find purchase.
Yeah, that one's gonna hit.
All right. He's gonna do 11 points of piercing damage as he bites down, chewing on your leg. History will get to that in just a second. As he bites down, he lets out a howl.
Ah!
And he let loose a cone of cold breath that's going to hit both you and Hister. I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
Thank God I got that extra bonus on there.
21.
It's a nat 20! Number 2 for the night!
Let's go.
You guys are able to save and only take 9 points of cold damage.
Oh, only 9 points.
As the other wolf is going to stay locked in with Siggy. It's going to tear him.
Wait, what about my attack of opportunity?
I'll get to it in just a second. My
Well,
dude.
what about my attack of opportunity?
Goose Fraba, you'll get it in just a second, my friend. Goose Fraba. And by the way, you don't have a pole arm, so how are you gonna hit him?
He's attacking someone within my radius, so
He's
I can
not next
swing
to
at him.
you. That's 10 feet away. You need a weapon with reach to hit 10 feet.
Well, good thing I've got a fucking spear then.
But that's not what's drawn. What's drawn is your longsword.
I fucking hate you sometimes.
Hey, try to get one of those wind vanes
Hey.
and throw it at him.
Trading
Hey, that's
wheels
my
are
job,
off
right?
now. Trading wheels are off.
I'm the one that throws a wind vane.
All right. It's going to unleash its cold breath over at Magdrin and Siggy. Oh, thank God they both saved. Dims the brakes.
Dims the brakes. Oh my God.
As they both take 9 points of cold damage. As you can see, the cold doesn't seem to do as much damage on Magdrin or Ziggy. All right. That troll's gonna stand up in front of you, Hister. Half melted off, looking like the end of Stephen King's The Thing.
Nice.
It's gonna drop 2 attacks at you. It's gonna try to bite at you first. In your neck. That's a 26.
That will attack. That will get.
He does 7 points of piercing damage as he bites down and tears the flesh from your neck. He's gonna try to claw across your face on the second. That's gonna be a 16.
That'll miss.
So he misses with the scrape as he pulls from your neck. You can see parts of his body regenerating, but not the parts that you just scolded with his fire. Or with your fire. All right. Magdrid and Ziggy overwhelm their winter wolf as Ziggy, in the sheer frumpiness of his body, is able to drag that winter wolf to the ground, while Magdrin comes up and is able to put a blade behind its neck and pin it to the ground as it comes across with another hatchet. Just several times, and just a spray of red over in the corner. Emory, it is your turn. That is a DTD.
All right, I'm gonna go after this wolf with my daggers, with booming blade on him this time.
Let's go.
So, a dagger, 22 to hit on the first one.
Oh yeah, 22 hits.
Okay, so that's 5 plus blade is D8. That's 9 total damage on that first.
9 damage. That's a straight saving throw, right?
That is not. No, that's just straight damage of the first one. Then it moves. Or oh no, wait, sorry. That's hold on.
One booming blade.
Booming blade is if he.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a.
Oh, if he tries to move, he's gonna get blasted.
If he tries to move, he has to take 2 more D8 damage.
Okay, yeah, it's
So
thunder. I forgot.
he took 9 damage on the first
Yep.
attack, and then I'm attacking with my extra knife and.
He's looking hella rough.
Extra knife. 22 again. That's gonna hit. For 4 more damage, so 13 total.
All right, he's looking on death's door. He's not looking good.
And that's gonna be my turn.
All right, 90.
All right. I've got a torch in my equipment. What's the chances I could use my, I guess, action to try to light that one of my arrows?
I'll let you have one flame arrow.
Okay. Do I need to roll for it, or are you just gonna let me have it?
No, I'm just gonna let you, instead of having 2 attacks, I'm gonna let you light one of them on fucking fire and launch it.
All right. Let's go. All right.
Don't miss.
21. 18-3. Yep, 21.
21
I'm putting
hits.
sharpshooter on it, by the way. All right. Just roll normal attack, no special extra damage or anything like that, right? Just normal.
No, I'm gonna rule it. I'm gonna give you
Okay.
1d8 of fire damage.
Okay, so that's it.
Yep. I'm gonna your arrow, your piercing,
Yeah.
your regular arrow
okay.
attack plus 1d8 for the fire.
Okay, so there's 7 plus the d6. There's 3. There's 10 plus the 20. So 20 of the piercing damage with the arrow, and then you said however many of the fire.
1d8.
Yeah, 1d8. Okay, 1d8 of fire. 1. Rip.
Only one fire.
No guts, no glory.
The arrow sinks in. It just kind of like hits a greasy spot in his back and just kind of. It's and you're like, man. I wish that would have found a little bit more purchase, done some more damage. You can see it's slowly beginning to heal up. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Hister.
All right. So I'm going to use Big Mood, but I'm also going to cast, what is it? Divine Smite. So I'm going to say a prayer over my sword as I wield it. Watch it glow platinum white hot. I'm going to take a swing at him with it.
All right.
And that will be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
4, 8. Got a lot to add up here. Hold on. 8 and 3, 11 plus another 5. That's 16 slashing damage. Plus, hold on, what's the Divine Smite? 2d8. 16 slashing damage. Plus an additional 2.
DTD.
16. Okay.
Go ahead and describe that troll's demise.
Yay,
When you swing with your smite blade.
Yes. Watching that blade glow platinum white in my hands, I take it straight across the center of his face, cleaving it in half from this jawline all the way to the other side of his face, making a Pez dispenser out of his head. And I'm going to put my foot on what's left of his face. I'm going to push him over the rest of the cliff.
As he's pushed over, the winter wolf tries to jump over the top of Emory to dive after you, and his booming blade goes off. As you can see the thunder damage around you in slow motion hit as that winter wolf gets spun falls down into the ravine.
Nice.
You can see both of them slowly splat
Disappear to blackness.
down below. And you're currently out of combat.
I'm gonna turn around. I guess say my back to Hister. Ha 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 ha! I'm gonna bow to him and say, "New beginnings indeed."
Tip my sword to him. Slide it back into my sheath as the white platinum glow just goes out.
Magdrin is wiping her hand axe off over in the snow next to the winter wolf. Well, I guess y'all not as big as pussies as I thought.
Magdrin, I like the way you talk. I need to find a tavern so I can buy you a drink.
Once we get off of this mountain, we can drink as much as we want. Come here, Emory. I'm still paying you over here. You need to get this hide off over here. We got work to do. I don't care who you are or your fancy adventuring friends.
All right, but I better get overtime for this. This wasn't what I signed up for.
You're not getting overtime. You haven't done shit yet. We came up here and saved all your friends. Come here.
Hey, listen, I tracked these guys down. If we wouldn't have found these guys, we'd have been dead.
And at that moment, Magdrin comes over and gives you the good old-fashioned ear pull. You're gonna come over here right now and get my money's worth.
God damn it! I'm gonna go do what she wants.
Slowly pulls you over to the winter wolf. Nighty and Hister, you have a brief moment to yourselves.
I'm gonna look at Hister and I'm gonna say, man, I'm so glad that we found Emory.
Yeah, that's some woman he's with too.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the way they looked at each other, didn't you? I mean, they're strictly business, but I think it's a little bit more than that. What do you think?
Nah, I think she's more a woman than old Dad Bod can handle. The big lizard might take a go at her.
She kind of gives me that like that Miss Trunchable, like Matilda kind of feel. You know what I'm saying? Like she could throw a guy around. You know?
Oh,
yeah, that's what I like her.
You're no more than 10 feet away from me. I can hear both of you. As you can see, a hand axe comes flying in. You guys are just both able to duck.
Can I try and catch it? Can I try and catch it? Please, let me take a chance of catching it.
Dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Fuck yes. First one is a 17. Second one is a 12. Damn it!
12. As it just out of your grasp and lands over the top of you. Now, both of you're not any use to me here. Get started, pick that axe up, and get on that other wolf. Let's get these pelts and get down. It's cold up here. And then we gotta break down the tent. And as the camera slowly pans out to Magdrin's chirping, part of our party is back together again. And that's where we'll leave you guys and pick up
Yay!
Great.
And in the background, you can hear Emory stabbing into the gut of a wolf to clean it.
Oh, you don't even know what you did! You busted the gut sack!
Yeah, I busted the intestines right open.
Oh,
Dude. So good. Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
no!
Wow, what an appearance, Mudcat coming back as Emory to save the
I
day.
know. As soon as I saw that purple pirate, background, I was like, oh, shit.
The best surprise in the world.
And I really thought he was going to let us die on the mountain.
I know. That's good.
I told Mudcat, I was like, yeah, man, I made sure when I was at the bar to pimp him a little bit. No, it's going to be all you. You're just going to have to sit here for a whole episode and talk to yourself. You're not going to have anyone else to talk to. It's just going to be uncomfortable RP all by
Rob,
yourself.
this might be a very strong statement, but I believe your parents were never married.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. That's what I love about this campaign. Always
Okay.
expect the unexpected. Don't try to predict the unpredictable.
Oh God.
The dice will tell the story.
Oh my God. Thank you guys for the ridiculous support. A lot of subs out there. Thank you guys. Oh man.
You guys are awesome.
Chat.
Love
Appreciate all
you.
the follows and the sparks, guys.
I just love that Emory was able to shed that fucking denim tuxedo he was wearing for this fur outfit. Also, I like that this is happening like basically in the same day as the other one.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Mm-mm.
They fell forever. Damn. Seemed pretty fast.
Now I gotta go
No.
watch the other one.
Two
Yeah, I
different-
gotta see what happens on what happened last Sunday now.
Yeah.
You can totally rule that a little two different timelines off. You know.
Ah,
I'm talking about last night. I gotta go watch that.
You know.
I like it better that I had gotten into town like 3 hours before and then faked my way into a fur trapping job and then went out to the-
Well, yeah, like it didn't take you long. Like I mean, that's your MO. Like it didn't take you a week. Like within hours, I can totally see you bullshitting your way into a gig, especially how Sunday went.
fucking drunk with my face pressed against the window.
Well, I was gonna have them on top of the fucking mountain. I thought they'd make a base camp, and they never did. They just decided to push forward. So
Dude,
I was going to, and then you made that.
I have
like, damn
no
it.
shit for a base camp. Nothing. I've got a backpack and a bedroll. No
There- I had a
fucking
torch.
tent.
I had
there
a
were
torch.
there were trees, and you had fire breath, and you could have started a fire, but it was even better because you guys just went Dumb and Dumber forward.
Fucking got on Clark Griswold's saucer.
And you guys got the gift of a lightning bolt for them to find you laid over like a bunch of tauntauns on your toboggan.
Oh my
Would
god.
you have it any
Speaking
other
of
way,
that,
guys?
how are we rolling exhaustion in this campaign? BT Dubs, like long rest takes it away,
Oh yeah, clears that shit away.
clears all the way, not one
clears
level
it
at a
all
time.
away. I don't fucking nitpick on that.
Okay, just wondering.
No way. It's
I would
really
have never been able to do what I did.
No, well, I mean, typically at exhaustion, you get each level, like it takes a certain amount of time to clear off one level.
we play D&D once a couple times a week. We ain't got time for that.
I just was wondering.
No,
We hadn't used exhaustion yet.
yeah, I just cleared it
Here's
off.
a question
Man.
for you, Rob. So before I got all the exhaustion, my max HP was 49. When I took that long rest, it reset to 44. Is there a reason why I would have done that? I
I
didn't
had
have
bonus points.
You probably had
Did we have
temporary hit
temporary
points.
points?
Did we
Yeah.
have five temporary?
Yeah, from our amazing sleep we got.
Okay. All right.
Because you didn't take any damage to the last battle.
Well, no, I was at 10 though. Remember, we never healed after that whole fiasco with Yancy Min. So I was literally sitting at-
Before that, you had those temporary hit points.
Okay. I thought my
Long
max
rest,
was
though.
49 for some reason. I don't know why. It could have been temporary. That's probably what it was. So
Good to see that we've once again drugged Dungeons and Dragons up to the top of Mixer.
Yeah, with like
Yeah.
what three channel ones tonight.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! I told you I'm cursed. I couldn't get it. But you guys were all on. Were you guys on channel 1 or channel 1 plus?
I was on
one.
channel 1. Radio was channel 1 plus.
I was teen.
But don't ask me how, because everything was set to teen. All I know is I looked over and I got channel 1 plus. How?
Oh, nice.
Great. Either way, it was awesome. Cool. Well, we'll go ahead and wave goodbye to the VOD on this one. Mwah. Love you guys. Make sure to be good to each other. Bonus D&D
Au
with the
revoir.
shit. Oh, make sure to eat all your peas and vegetables. Otherwise, Madeline is going to come and put your body hands and make you clean that plate right now. And then we'll
Magdalene,
get to the
come
Jones.
over here and keep an old lizard warm, will you?
God damn it to me. You don't even know if I have a husband, and I'm just being rude.
It's only for a night. You won't know.
You're a lizard that doesn't even know how to use his fire breath out in the mountain.
Tale as old as
You
time.
can't even handle your own tools. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
It was a run by fruiting.